releases Brahmastra, Arjuna had full potential to release one, and he released. But before that, what he did, he started praying in the middle of the battlefield. Just like, do you remember who prayed in middle? Yeah, who prayed in the middle of the battlefield? There are a lot of warriors like devotee who prayed. Like for example, Arjuna. There's a war going on. Ashwatthama released Brahmastra. Instead of counteracting it, he was first praying to Krishna. Brahmastra is there. He's like, okay, he can wait. And then he's praying. Who? Yes, Vritrasur. And yeah. Bhishma Dev. Yes, Bhishma Dev. Yeah. Also, out of Mahabharata, it can be Gajendra as well. The time of fighting. Yeah. Yes, yes. Yeah, Gajendra, he tried. He first tried. For, yes, yes, perfect. And Gajendra was different because he tried first. Arjuna surrendered first, then he showed something. What's up? Karan? Karan? I don't know. You don't know? Yes, experts. You don't know? Yes, Vritrasur. Amazing how Arjuna, Vritrasur, Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita, all the glories of Arjuna, Srila Prabhupada is glorifying Arjuna in Bhagavad Gita, how brilliant he is, how focused he is. And Krishna is saying that, Mam Anusmara Yuddhaja. You remember me and you? Yes, you fight. And this is what he is doing, Arjuna is doing, remembering and praying and fighting. Similarly, Vritrasur, you were reading about Vritrasur. It reminded me of Vritrasur when I was reading it. Fierce battle is going on between Indra and Vritrasur. Vritrasur was a demon who was in his past life was a devotee. Because of a curse, he was a demon. He became a demon. And this is also an amazing story, how he became a demon. And crazy. Like, one of the best verses spoken by in Bhagavatam, one of the best is of Maharaj Chitraketu, who was upcoming Vritrasur. And then how amazing it is that Lord Shiva was sitting there. Okay, and Vritrasur and Maharaj Chitraketu, he made fun of Lord Shiva because they were friends. Prabhupada said they were friends. They knew that if I'm making fun of you, you're my senior. You're like, maybe Vatsal Prabhu, he's my friend. I'm making fun. Somebody coming from outside, they can see like how Sarthak Prabhu is disrespecting Vatsal Prabhu or how Vatsal Prabhu disrespecting Sarthak Prabhu. But it's like we understand each other. So that's how they understood and they smiled. But there was sitting Mother Parvati. Yes. She was like, well, how dare? And she chastised Vritrasur. He's like, come down. He was in his great chariot, a celestial chariot, and with his wives. How many wives? Millions. No, not thousand, millions. His wives. So yes, this taught me great lesson. Not to judge devotees. Millions of wives, and what Bhagavatam says, what he does, going all over the places and speaking the glories of Lord Shankarshan. Because again, Chitraketu also had a backstory, which we will not go. So when he made fun and he got cursed by Mother Parvati, and Mother Parvati told him that, what do you think? Do you think you're so great? Lord Brahma is sitting here, Narad Muni is sitting here. They don't know that this is inappropriate that I'm sitting on lap of Lord Shiva. Are you something special that you are objecting and your seniors are not objecting? So great, we can derive great lessons from this. So Maharaj Chitraketu, what he did? Calm. If anyone remembers the shloka, Krishna Bhaktas Atev Shant, something like that. Yep. Devotees of Krishna are always calm, always at peace. Abhay. So he's Parvati, none other than, like nature, Mother Nature. And if she is angry at someone, you will tremble with fear. Like, oh my God, the Maya is angry with me, But he was calm, completely satisfied, completely, immersed in glories of Lord Sankarsana, because he knows Kul Shekhar, King Kul Shekhar. He says in his Mukundamala Stotra, I think text 7 or 8, that he's telling his mind that why are you fearing? This Lord of yours, he's protecting anyone. He's protecting everyone in this material world. So why he will not protect you? So in this mood, Maharaj Chitraketu was very calm, and he spoke to Mother Parvati, which bewildered even Maya, which bewildered Mother Parvati. Like these couple of verses, like 4 or 5 verses, which are absolutely amazing verses. You should all go and you check those out. 4 or 5 verses where he says that it's okay, Mother Parvati. eh, Distress, happiness, fame, defame, it will come and go. Wait a minute, I just gave him a curse. How come he is? And amazing verses. I cannot remember right now. Uh, I just remember bits, but I don't want to give little bits. You can read it full. So he spoke like this, and he went. He went and like, okay, I will accept this curse of yours that I will become a demon in next life. And he went, and then started, and then Lord Shiva saw it. That what is happening between her wife and Maharaj Chitraketu. And then Lord Shiva started glorifying Maharaj Chitraketu. Started glorifying the devotees of the Lord. And amazing. Imagine Lord Shiva's great Vaishnava. Imagine Lord Shiva glorifying someone. Amazing. And he told Mother Parvati, see, Mother Parvati, first Mother Parvati was very bewildered. Like, wait a minute, what happened? I'm controlling everyone. Everyone is fearful. I'm not even doing anything. Everyone is fearful of me. Everyone is fearful of Maya. Maya, Maya, Maya. Everyone is fearful. But here, I am angry at him. Maya, Sakshat Maya is angry at him, but he is very calm. So Lord Shiva told Mother Parvati, then he is none other than devotee of Lord Sankarshan. So he's supposed to be calm. So this is your great fortune that you met, devotees like this. In Mukundamala Sutra, he says, King Kulshekar, again, he says, how mentality of devotees, when we read prayers of devotees, it shows us mentality of devotees, like how we can think like it, think like a monk, think like a devotee, how read prayers, how they think. What King Kulshekar says, दिवि वा भुवि वा ममस्तु वासो नरके वा नरकान्तक प्रकामम् अवधीरशारदारविन्दौ चरणौ ते मरणेऽपि चिन्तयामि दिवि वा भुवि वा ममस्तु वासो. You keep me in heavenly planets, you keep me in hell. Narke va narkantak, you keep me in hell. Wherever you keep me. Avdhirit marano. But let me remember you always. नास्ता धर्मे नमसुनिचये नैव कामोऽपि भोगे यद्यद् भव्यं भवतु भगवन् पूर्वकर्मानुरूपम् एतत् प्रार्थ्यं मम बहुमतं जन्म जन्मान्तरेऽपि त्वत्पादं भोरुहयुगता निश्चला भक्तिरस्तु नास्ता धर्मे नमसुनिचये नैव काम. I'm not doing this because of dharma, काम, मोक्ष, nothing. नास्ता धर्मे नमसुनिचये नैव कामोपभोगे यद्यद् भव्यं भवतु भगवन् पूर्वकर्मानुरूपम्. As Maharaj Chitraketu said, completely inclining what he said. Exactly what Maharaj Chitraketu said, King Kulishekar is saying. Yadyad bhavyam bhavatu bhagavan pura karmanurupam. Whatever is happening right now in my life, let it happen. Why? It is my past deeds. So don't ignore it. Ignore my miseries, whatever I'm facing. You don't have to worry about that. But यद्यद् भव्यं भवतु भगवन् पूर्वकर्मानुरूपम् एतत् प्रार्थं मम बहुमतं जन्म जन्मान्तरेऽपि. What is my prayer? Janma janma. Birth after birth, janma janmantarepi. Tvatpadam bhoru hayugata nishala bhaktirastu. I want bhakti, I want devotional service unto the lotus feet of yours. So I'm like, wait, what? Like, if he's going, if King Kulshekar, if these devotees are going through miseries, like, yeah, let it come, let it come. Ignore. But this is my. So the, same Maharaj Chitrake, he came as Vritarasur, as Arjuna was bewildered and he started praying. He had capabilities to counteract, but he knew that these capabilities are coming from Krishna. Even Hanumanji, he knew he's why humble, why so humble. You're so humble, Prabhuji, you're so humble, because those humble devotees, they know that all these capabilities are coming from Krishna. So Arjuna is praying. I was remembering Vritarasur praying to Krishna in middle of the battlefield. So these are some of the, and text 12, which we are reading right now. Suta Goswami thus addressed the rishis headed by Sonaka. Now I shall begin the transcendental narration of Lord Sri Krishna and topics of the birth, activities, and deliverance of King Parikshit, the sage among the kings, as well as topics of the renunciation of the worldly order by the sons of Pandu. One of the amazing verses, because this is like when doors open of Shish Gaur Nitai, we say, Shish Gaur Nitai ki jai. We say this like welcoming. This is one of those verses, welcoming. It's opening now. Now, let us begin the transcendental pastimes, or let us begin Srimad Bhagavatam. Little bit about glories of Srimad Bhagavatam. Sanatana Goswami, in his prayers, 8 verses of prayers of Srimad Bhagavatam, he talks how nectarian Bhagavatam is, and he begs Bhagavatam when first time, I think it was in class, Damayanti Prabhu's class, she shared this prayers of Sanatana Goswami, and I was very astonished. Like, wait, this is a book, and he was talking like, oh Srimad Bhagavatam, please never leave me. You are the true friend. You are my family member. Please never leave me. You were always there when nobody was there. This and that. I was like, wait a minute, the book. Why he's talking like that to a book? Like, of course, you talk to Krishna like that. You talk to your friends, your family members like that. Never leave me. You are crest jewel of all Vedas. You're very nectarian. Why he's talking like that to a book? But now, when you read Srimad Bhagavatam, these are the glories of reading Srimad Bhagavatam. Even Lord Shiva, I was hearing one lecture, and they were talking about that this is just, Srimad Bhagavatam is unlimited. There are unlimited cantos. We are struggling with 18 cantos, unlimited cantos of Srimad Bhagavatam. Every time there is an Krishna taking avatar somewhere, he's with his devotees. And when devotees and Krishna meet and they do their transcendental pastimes, that is Srimad Bhagavatam. And again, one Srimad Bhagavatam appears. But unfortunately, we have 18. There was one verse, 1110. Can you pull that out? 1110. Verse number 1110. Mand sumanda mateo manda bhagyam. But what is our Bhagavatam is here. Glories are here. We're listening every day. Oh, Bhagavatam is this. Oh, you should read Bhagavatam. But what is our misfortune? Let's see. Sanskrit.
You want to?
And yeah, sure.
What word is it? You want to translate?
Yes, sure. Anyone want to read translation? Yes.
In this iron age of Kali, when men almost always have but short lives, they are quarrelsome, lazy, misguided, unlucky, and above all, always disturbed.
Yes. We are lazy, short life, lazy, misguided, and disturbed. Srila Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur Maharaj gave a very beautiful analogy of this verse. He says that he takes these as step by step. So, in this age of Kali Yuga, we have short lives. We see sometimes, children, they have short lives. Children are dying 10 years of age, 20, 30, 40. And we don't know till when we will live. I'm 26. It's an achievement. Yes, this is an achievement in Kali Yuga. 26. If by great fortune you reach, you're living right now. But again, Vishnu Shakti Maharaj says, okay, now this is not your problem. Short life is not your problem. Stick. It's not your problem. Now, what is your problem? You are lazy. He says that, not he says, but everyone in this material world, you go to India, you stop a rickshaw, and you tell him, you ask him, Prabhuji, how to attain Supreme Lord? And he will give you a good lecture of 1 hour. Everyone knows what is the correct way of living. You should wake up early, you should follow four regular principles. Everyone. But we are very lazy to do everything. We cannot. Hearing Srimad Bhagavatam, we have desire. I see a lot of people like, Prabhu, I want to read Bhagavatam. Very lazy. We cannot. Okay, we are excited to read Bhagavatam. Let's read. Now we have finally, we have realized this. Only Bhagavatam can help me. Okay. We are misguided. Next step was we are misguided. We go to a guru, which is not bona fide. We go to a parampara, which is not bona fide. So we are living right now. We are not lazy. But then one more difficulty is in this Kali Yuga, we are misguided. Yesterday I was seeing on Instagram, they were doing goat yoga. I was like, wow. I don't know what they were doing. A lot of yogas, puppy yoga, the small puppies. And they're doing it happily, misguided. So they're not lazy, they're coming there, they're performing sadhan, but misguided. Okay, we are not misguided. Again, a tick mark. We don't have short life, we're not lazies, and we are not misguided. We have Satguru. Satguru, not Sadguru. We have Sadguru. We have a great parampara. Like whenever I introduce the Brahma Madhva Gaudi Sampradaya, there are a lot of everyone go to Vrindavan. Everyone knows Vrindavan, right? These Kamya one, this one, that one, Radha Kund. Who gave this? Goswamis, our Sampradaya. This is very, very. You read, be very proud of when we don't read about Sampradaya, about who we are, when we don't know about our fathers, our forefathers, then we sometimes be misleaded toward uh, other philosophies. We should know our forefathers first. Lokanath Goswami Maharaj, one of the Goswamis, he used to have his deities. I think Radha Govind, his deities. He used to make a necklace of leaves and all, and there were his deities. And it is said that Mahaprabhu gave him orders that you discover all the places of Vrindavan. And what he used to do? He used to go and his deities used to speak. Oh, here we used to play. Okay, then discovered one. He discovered more than 200 forests, Leela Sthalis in Vrindavan. This is our Sampradaya. We are not misguided. We are not lazy. We're getting up every day. We are not misguided. What is the last word? Disturbed. We're not misguided, right? We're sitting here in Bhagavatam class. But are we here in Bhagavatam class? Disturbed. We heard this yesterday by His Holiness S.B. Swami Maharaj. Amazing analogy of Srila Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur Maharaj. Do you remember what he said next?
So he said how we are disturbed. He asked everyone, what are you thinking right now? What are you disturbed by right now?
Yeah. And somebody commented that, oh, Maharaj, I think you're reading my mind. Like, yes, this is Srimad Bhagavatam. Lord Brahma. See how amazing it is. We have everything, but disturbed. Sitting right there in front of Bhagavatam, disturbed. Not lazy, don't have short lives. We are not misguided. Amazing. Everything is inclined. Yes. Being comfortable with uncomfortable. When Lord Brahma saw Vishnu, he prayed, he cried. For what? He was like, oh Supreme Lord, I'm seeing this. What I've created, these beings, they're always in anxiety. They're always perplexed. They cannot sleep at night. Like, wow, so relatable. Amazing. Anybody knows the solution of we are disturbed? Yes, we are. What we can do now? We're sitting here now. What is the solution? Yes, of course.
Back to the attention.
Mhm.
That's all you can do. The more it goes, the more you try, and then you keep on doing that yes, it just kind of you are able to take it in mind. Then, as Krishna says that Arjuna said I can harness the wind, but I can't control this wild mind. Mind is the one that disturbs us a little.
Yes. So
Keep trying the practice.
Vritarasur said, the demon that we're talking about, I don't know how it merged, but it merged. Vritarasur said, in his prayers while he's fighting Indra was perplexed. Like, imagine you are fighting someone. Let's go. And he's like, wait, oh Supreme Lord, like, wait, what? He's very fierce. He's killing everyone. He's killing demigods. And he started praying. Because Indra didn't know that his past life he was Maharaj Chitraketu. What Maharaj Chitraketu prayed? 4 verses, very short prayers. Everyone should learn. Amazing. 4. One of the shortest stutis, like Bhishma Stuti, like 20 verses. Prahlad Maharaj Stuti, 50 verses. Vitas were 4. It didn't have time, right? So what he said, and covering everything, even Madhurya Ras. He said, Mamuttama shloka janeshu sakhyam samsar chakre brahmitah sakarmabhi त्वन्मायात्मात्मजिदार गेहेष्वासक्त चित्तस्य नाथ भूयात् ममुत्तम श्लोक जनेषु सख्यम. Oh, Uttam Shlok, who is praised by best of the verses. Oh, Uttam Shlok, make your devotees, my friend. So, this is his prayer. Make your devotees, my friend. Janeshu Sakhyam. Why? Because samsara chakre bhamitah so karma bhi. Prahlad Maharaj also, same devotees. In this material world, I'm going birth, death, birth, death, birth, death. Samsara chakre bhamitah. How? So karma bhi, according to my own karma. Blaming oneself. This is my karma. Tvanmayatmatmajidar geheshu vasakta chitasya nanata bhuyat. Your Maya is letting me attached to Majdar Geheshu. To home, house, wife, children. Majdar Vyasakt Chitta Sinanata Bhuyat. Please don't let me be attached. Vritarasura is praying. Yes, translations. Can anybody read translations? Yes.
My Lord, my Master, I'm wandering throughout this material world as a result of my political activities. Therefore, I simply seek friendship in the association of your pious and enlightened devotees. My attachment to my body, wife, children, and home is continuing by the spell of your external energy. But I wish to be attached to them no longer. Let my mind, my consciousness, and everything I have be attached only and only to you.
Yeah, very, even from starting to end, the amazing prayers. Vritarasura, amazing. Like, how a demon is speaking like this. And then after he spoke like this, Indra was like, wait, what? Like, what is happening? He's a demon and he's speaking. Imagine, I don't know, somebody's throwing a grenade at you. Like, wait. And he's praying. Like, what? And praying. And thank you. And he's praying very beautifully. And you will be like, wait, what? Like, how he's praying like that? So, yes. I think in the same lecture which we were hearing, Maharaj was talking about that how devotees bring us back. Maharaj Bharat, he went to forest alone, left his beautiful wives, but got attached to deer. I was hearing one lecture of His Holiness Bhaktivedanta Rukmini Krishna Maharaj. He was saying that if there was a devotee with Bharat Maharaj, he would have said, Prabhuji, what are you doing? This is a deer, don't get attached. So, yes, taking shelter of devotees, or taking advice of devotees. He said that he's a sannyasi. He has seen things. And in Delhi, he's doing bhakti there. He said it is impossible without having a friend that can give you some feedback. You don't know where you're going. It's very difficult. So it's very important. And of course, taking the advice, taking the feedback. So, yeah, everything becomes very inclined when we have Janeshu Sakyam and we have these devotees. It's time. It was Mahabharat, not Mahabharat, it was Pandavas, and Ashwadhama, Arjuna, this and that. I'm not very well versed in Mahabharat, so which I was reading Maharaj Chitraketu, I was reading these prayers, so I diverted it to this. It could have been a very amazing class of how Mother Draupadi, the dilemma of taking decisions, how we can take better decisions in life, but wrong person, wrong class, wrong verses. But I tried giving what I felt, what I remembered from these verses. So, any corrections, any questions? Yes.
Thank you for this class. My question is from one of the translations. It is mentioned that Arjuna promised Draupadi that Mother Draupadi that he will bring the head of Ashwatthama. But at the end, he after Draupadi said that please leave him because he is son of our spiritual master, Dronacharya. So he just shaved his half of his head. So according technically he didn't break his promise and he technically didn't fulfill his the promise. So how did Krishna allow it?
For a Brahmin, I mean, that's the prestige for a Shukha, everything is there. So once that's chopped off, the person is dead without prestige, without respect in society. He was not allowed anymore.
Okay.
So this is how it is that it reminded me of the shloka that I shared last time. This entire pastime is very inspiring. there's a shlok that Daya Sarvabhuteshu Santushaya Nikyatava. So whenever I personally encounter with challenging situations where people who used to be your friends now are your enemies, and they are the ones who bring the adversities and miseries in your life. That's how it was for Draupadi. First, uh, the other son was killed, Abhimanyu, by unfair means, and it was very challenging for Arjun to kind of, uh, fight the battle after that. And Krishna needed to remind him Bhagavad Gita again for a moment at that point of time. And now here at this point, five sons along with Draupadi's brother, Drishtadyumna, all were killed when they were sleeping. So when your offsprings are killed by unfair means, it just hurts a lot. It's the worst kind of pain. The victory was useless. Who did they win this entire kingdom for the world for? It was useless to them. But at the same time, understanding your pain, and you are still kind of thinking about someone else's. When Draupadi was more stressed about Kriti's pain, Shudhama's mother's pain, she did not want her to go through the same kind of, miseries. She had already lost her husband, Dronacharya, and now losing her son would be very difficult for her. So feeling others' pain at that point of time when you yourself, are already in the worst situation of life. And it was a test from Krishna as well, just to see that how can they stick to dharma in such an adversity. People sometimes, they think like now God allows us this and that, but yes, God was kind of testing them, and Krishna must have been proud of them. The way they fulfill the dharma, at the same time they do not get controlled by their emotions. That's super inspiring fast.
Yeah, yes, bro.
Yeah, I just wanted to
Last.
add something. It proved Mohan Prabhu's yesterday's point that first level is my consciousness, second is thinking about others, and then third is Krishna consciousness. That's why Krishna helped them a lot. That because Draupadi mother was thinking about their pain, their cry. That I don't want her mother to cry like I cry. So yeah, it proved the point.
I would like to end the class by saying one thing that I heard yesterday, out of topic, but His Grace, His Holiness Bhakti Vedant Rukmini Krishna Maharaj. I was listening to him for the first time. I was very excited. Like, let's see how he speaks. And at the starting, he was like, chanting is not the solution of all your problems. Like, wait, what? I was about to close. Like, okay, nice. Haribol. Good class. He said again, chanting is not the solution of all your problems. Attentive chanting is the solution of all your problems. Like, wow, that's amazing. Yes, sometimes I'm, yeah, please, 1 hour. Sometimes we chant 8 rounds at a time. So yeah, attentive chanting. This is a roller coaster. We'll not do attentive chanting. We just do chanting. Something will not happen. Our shraddha go down. Believe me, our shraddha goes. Nothing is happening. I'm chanting. Nothing is happening. It will go down. And when it go down, again we'll lack chanting. First we were sitting and thinking something else. Then we will stand and think something else. Then we'll talk and chant. Nothing. Anyways, nothing is happening. Right? Please. People who are very new in Krishna consciousness, this is the time of base. Make this base. It will mind, intelligence, senses, mind, intelligence. There are chanting. We have to first control your. We are sitting like this, little pain, and like okay, let me make it. Wait, okay. Practice. There was a time when every one of us was not able to sit like this for 2 minutes in half an hour, 1 hour, 2 hour. Practice. It's not like only this is how you chant, but it's good. It's good. And then I'm seeing when we chant, we should chant very properly. 1 hour, we Haribol. Disappointed.
चलो, let's go. There you go.